Hi everyone, I'm Jen.
Hi, I'm Brooke.
And what we're going to do a little bit is we're going to talk about Chi Sao basic strategy, okay? And this you can start to play with once you're comfortable with the Chi Sao drills. All right? So some of the basic drills that we've been working on. So let's say, for instance, we do, Brooke and I are going to do, let's say the Lap Sao, right? Lap Sao, Bong Sao. Okay? So from here, right, this. And you already noticed that a couple of things that I'm doing, right? I'm getting underneath Brooke. I'm using the body wave, okay, to get underneath her. Right? She should be doing the same thing. As soon as I touch the wrist, her elbow she should raise the elbow right away. She touched my wrist. I don't wait for her, right? Okay. So you don't want to just make this an arm drill. You have to apply everything that we've been working on, okay, to practice this drill. See how I'm getting underneath her? Okay. Now I'm on top of her. I'm relaxing my heavy elbow. See, if I do this right, I relax my shoulder. I anchor my elbow. Okay. This part is off. If all of a sudden on her arm, I get very heavy. So she wants to take that weight off. So right away she pops off. Okay? So underneath, on top. Okay? You don't want to practice this drill straight on. Energy, like straight and straight. She comes in, I come in. This is no good. Okay? This is not good. They always say Wing Chun is straight line, but to be honest with you, it really isn't. I really don't know of any real straight line in Wing Chun. Okay, so a lot of times too, is people go, my shoulder starts to hurt. Well, that's because you're a lot of times you're focusing just on the arm movement. Okay, and the shoulder's going to pop up. And this becomes now just an arm drill. You don't want to do that. You want to take the pressure off your shoulder by using your body. Okay. Another thing you want to do is, I don't want to wait for her to get on top of my arm. See this? Right here, it's just like if you're going to try to hold something. If she pushes down, see, I have to carry her with my shoulder now. Right? This angle, this is no good. She's on top of me. She's on top of my arm. This already hurts. Okay? So I don't want to do that. So it's timing. If she goes Lap Sao, but I wait too long, she's already on top of my arm, right? This is no good. So what do you want to do? You want to go slow, bro. So when she comes to straight punch, right? As she's coming out, I want to wave underneath her, shovel method. I use a shovel method, right? And I beat her before she can get to my arm. I get underneath her arm. So I'm underneath her now. Now this position, right? I can hold her weight. She can press down, but I can hold her weight, right? And then I lock, right? So you don't want to wait for them to get on top of you. Now it's too late, okay? So you want to practice the drill right, okay? Get underneath, all right? So now, once you're doing this drill right, and you can do both sides and it feels comfortable, then you go, okay, well, what else do you do with the drill? So I've been training at Hawkins for a long time, and this drill doesn't change. We still do this drill. And that's because everything you need to know is in these drills. It teaches you everything, right? But you go, oh, well, how do you do everything else? But you have to understand that, okay, like some people, they'll do this drill, okay? They'll do this, right? And then they'll change something, okay? So now instead of here, now I'm going to whip around, and then you're going to Gan Sao, right? Then you're going to punch the other hand, and then we switch, right? Okay, so it becomes like a drill, Gan Sao, then punch, okay? Now it becomes like a combo, like a combination, right? We're learning combinations, right? I go here, you Gan, then you punch, right? Okay, there's a whole bunch of these things. And if you just learn Chi Sao drills like that, okay, now we're going to add another one, okay? And you keep doing that, you learn a bunch of combos, but you don't understand. What you're doing is you're you're straying away from the concepts and the principles that you should be focusing on. And you're focusing too much on the technique. So that's how come people always say, oh, can you show me a new combo? You know, what if we're doing this drill and Brooke, right? What if you know, instead of Brooke pulling, she pulls my arms, right? Oh, then I have to learn a new combo. I have to learn a new combination. You don't want to do that. You don't want to think like that, okay? So then, if you do that, then you're just always going to be relying on an instructor to give you something new, a technique. You're never going to get it, right? Sensitivity, this is a sensitivity drill. This is not a doing drill. It's a feeling drill, okay? So, then, if you're not learning more combos, then what are you doing, right? What you should be doing is you should be focusing on the next basic level to Chi Sao, and that is, if I ask Brooke, okay, Brooke, okay, what do you want from me when you do the Chi Sao? When I do it?
Your physical energy.
That's right. Okay. She wants me to give her. I always tell you this is relaxed, soft as a blade of grass, right? Okay, from your elbow to your hand. What does she want from me? She wants to somehow get me to turn that muscle on and contract. Okay? Maybe she uses her whole body, push it through, no, not through your elbow, not through your hand, push it, the whole body in. So now I feel the pressure and I go like this, I push back on my hand. Right? That's what she wants. Even if it's just a little bit, right? Or just for a quick second, that's what she wants. In other words, she's trying to trick me to fire this muscle. Once I fire that muscle, right, now she can Logan, she can do whatever she wants because she has my entire body control at that point, okay? So, why does that work? It's because she's constantly using her whole body, okay? But if I become physical here, right, I'm using all my arm, just my arm, okay? So here I can stop her, but once she tricks me, like she pushes her whole, through her elbow, strong elbow, right, into my center, okay? And then I push back. Now, she's using her whole body, okay, to move my arm muscle. I can't, my arm and shoulder, biceps, forearms, it's not strong enough to stop her entire body structure, okay? That's why it works, okay? So that's, so in Chi Sao, you're trying to get some kind of physical response from your partner, okay? Because right now the game is fair. My center meets Brooke's center, okay? And we do this drill, right? And we do it right, and okay? It's a fair game. Everything's neutral, okay? So then you go, oh, well, how do you get them to give you a physical response? How do I do it, right? Okay? Well, the first thing is make sure you take speed out of the equation. I don't want you to rely on your speed, okay? Because then it becomes just like a mess. It becomes like tag, right? A tag. This is nothing, right? That's nothing. Okay? I want you to understand how to use your body and go slow. So, how do you get someone to give you a physical response through the third stick? These are tricks. Hawkins Chung, he calls it tricks. Okay? Once you figure out a trick, he says put it in your pocket and keep it there. Don't share it to anyone, right? Okay? And that's how come a lot of times it's hard to learn these drills correctly because a lot of the old masters, especially the ones from China, right? They don't like to share their tricks. They want the tricks for themselves so that when they do Chi Sao with you, they can play with you, right? And they want you to figure it out. So so when you're doing this drill, you're trying to do what? Elicit a physical response from the third stick, okay? So, for instance, now, come here. Brooke's gonna use this pole here, wooden pole. Okay, Mike's gonna get behind her to film. Okay, you got it? Mm-hmm. Okay, now you can put your hands down. Okay, now let's say this is a person's arm. This is Brooke's arm. Okay, now if I do the drill and I go bong sao, see, we're center to center, right? And then we do the drill and I go bong sao again, right? Okay, and again, I meet center to center. So this is a fair game, okay? So a simple little trick that I'll share with you, right? Don't show it to anybody else. It's really simple. Is what you do is when you go bong sao, don't meet them center to center like this, okay? What you want to do is you want to take their arm, and when you come up, you want to be off center. See my whole body? I move off center, see? I can see this now. I can see their center line, but their arm points away from me, my center. Okay? Or I go, instead of center, I go the other way. See? I go the other way, see? I can see their center this way, or this way, okay? So a little bit like this. So when you come up, don't land center. Land one way, a little bit. Don't need to exaggerate. One way or the other way. See, I'm going into almost a tan sao here, right? Okay. The other side, I'm going into a bong sao, but a little bit shift. Okay. So either way. Okay. Why? Because I want to treat my partner's arms like guns, like a gun. Okay? If the gun ever points at my center, means, they can shoot me. Okay? I don't want that. So I want the gun pointing off center. See? Now it shoots over my shoulder. Okay? I'm safe. If I'm here, it shoots over my other shoulder. I'm safe. Okay? Here, I'm dead. Right? You got it? So now, let's go back to the drill. Okay. Now, we're here. Okay, we're doing this drill. Now, see? Brooke, make a gun. I'm dead. See, Mike can come around to the side here. Okay? See? Right here, I'm dead. This is not good. Brooke's got a 45 pointed at me, right? Okay, so what I do, so from here, I want it off center. Now, don't use your arm. What moves this part always is your body structure. My body structure. See this? Right? Body structure. See? Body structure. Okay? Off center. Okay? Or body structure. Off center. Okay? Right here. Okay? So now we're going to play this game again. Right? But see? I get off center. See? I'm off center. Now, Brooke doesn't like this. Okay? Right? She doesn't like this. Why? Because she's out of position. She can feel it. She feels like, oh, see, my gun? My gun back here? She feels it's dangerous. Right? So what is she going to do? She's going to try to force her way back to center. Oh, but see? My body structure stops her. Okay? You got it? But a lot of times what people do, well, they will give you a physical response. They will try to come back to center using their arm. Yeah. See that? Okay? But now, even worse for Brooke, now my whole body comes in. Okay? And I can get my body structure in there now. Okay? So, when you're doing this drill, see, this is my gun. See? This is my gun. Okay? Right? That's Brooke's gun. Now she goes. This is also her gun. Point the finger. Yeah, I don't want it pointing at me. Okay? Now I'm here. Brooke's out of position again. Okay? I use my body structure. I'm still soft as a blade of grass, but she does not like this position. So she's going to try to bring her hand back. No way. No way, right? And at the same time now, I'm going to keep coming in. Okay? And then I can do whatever I want. I can punch or whatever, right? Okay? So this drill, even though it looks simple, really not simple. Okay? Because why? We're developing sensitivity. We're developing the feel. And if you understand that, all we're really doing is trying to trick each other to get a physical response off the third stick and to defend your center line while being able to attack your opponent's center line through one simple drill. Okay? Just like that. So, a good little way to do this right, is just like this, right? If, come here, Mike, right? So if I go like this, okay, with your partner, take your bong sao arm, they're here, okay, we're even, okay, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to use my body, and I'm going to try to bring Brooke off center. She's not going to let me do it. She's not going to use her physical, she's not going to use her physical muscle. She's just going to use her center and her elbow. So if I try to move her off center, see, she adjusts. You can see her hips adjusting. See, I can't. I'm still center to center. So I go the other way now. See, but she adjusts again. Right. So now it's like, see, it's like a game, like this. Right. Yeah. See, until I can get her center, and then Brooke's going to do the same thing to me. Okay. Bong sao. See, she wants to get me off center. Okay? No, just use your bong sao. Right? She's going to get me off center. But I see, get me off center. Yeah, Sam, no way. She goes the other way. No way. No way. Okay? Keep coming. Try to shift me off. Okay? I'm fighting her with my body. Once, see, she can't play. I'm sticking to her, so keep going. Right? Right? If she tries to go around me or something, right? Keep going. See, my center is always in her way through my elbow, my body structure. Once I give her this physical tension, right, and I push into her, now, yeah, see? Now there's no way I can't stop her. It's impossible. Okay? So play a little bit with your partner. Okay? That little game. That way you can feel your core working. You're going to feel your body shifting to adjust. It's like same thing if you know those big balls and those rubber balls, and you sit on it, and it's like all wobbly. So your body is constantly doing this just to balance. That's exactly what you're doing here. They're trying to move your arm off, and you have to adjust with the hips, with your center through your elbow. Okay. Once you become physical, then they're going to take your whole body. Okay? So play like that. If you practice like that, you're practicing the concept. Okay? You're focusing on the concept. Then the drill, right, it leads to endless movement, endless technique. You don't need to know pre-routine movements or preset combinations. Okay? I believe that's the wrong way to do it. And then you're never going to really understand what sensitivity means. It really means. Okay, but practice like this and you'll get it. You'll figure it out. Okay, then you'll learn new tricks. How do I get them to push? Right? Push into my arm. Okay? And the more you practice, the more you get it. Right? Boom. Boom. Right? Okay. See? Already. Now I'm coming in. Okay? I'm coming in. Yeah. Okay? So I'm going to try to trick her to push away, right? She's like, get away from me, right? And then once she does that, then easy for me to control her. Okay? So you want to practice like that. Figure out more and more tricks. And once you learn the trick, then just like all the old masters, you can put in your pocket and save it, right? Okay? But share them with me, right? I want more tricks. Right? All right? Thanks a lot, and we'll talk to you soon, and thank you very much.